Welcome back to BBC News, and straight to breaking news, an important development from the US, because the FBI in the last minute or so have released a picture of a person of interest in the Charlie Kirk killing, and that is what they have just posted on their account. Earlier there was a news conference about 3 hours ago where they told us that they had identified a suspect, they were tracking a suspect, they had tracked him onto campus, they had tracked him off campus, they had recovered an automatic weapon, they had said he was likely to be of college age, and they were going through a few more processes before they said they would release the image to the public, and now they have done that. There is the image on the screen, and I'm sure in the coming minutes and hours there will be a closer image, an enhanced image around the face, but they're dressed in black. The image the FBI release of a person of interest in the Charlie Kirk shooting, and of course we've learned all of those details over the last couple of hours in terms of the event. We saw the gathering there at the university in Utah, a huge gathering of students and others around that tented area, the conversations that Charlie Kirk was having in his debate, and then one shot was fired, and eyewitnesses talking about the blood that spurted from his neck, and of course he was taken to hospital, and hours later he was pronounced dead. But the investigation, well, that has been rapid through the course of the hours of today. They've been going through CCTV, they've been going through doorbell images as well, trying to piece together, and they very quickly zoomed in on one individual. And as I say, they gave the details earlier about tracking the individual onto campus. He then went onto the roof of a building, we think about 130 metres from that tented area where Charlie Kirk was sitting answering questions. And as I say, one shot was fired. What we don't know is anything about the person, because we don't know a name, we don't know a motive, and so much of what has been discussed about this, in a sense, has jumped a few stages. And of course the FBI taking it through the logical stages, and the first thing to do is to apprehend the person of interest, and that is why they have released this image. I'll return to that and the latest details from the authorities in a moment, but President Trump earlier in the day said he was filled with grief and anger and called the assassination a dark moment for America. He says he will posthumously award Charlie Kirk with a Presidential Medal of Freedom.